can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history.
What is up, you crazy beautiful people? We are back. We are back from the holidays.
It's the holiday season. You started singing two different songs.
We did. But it's not the holiday season anymore. That's why we were gone. It was the holidays. We hope you all enjoyed your Christmas, your New Year's. We just hope you enjoyed your holiday season. I hope you enjoyed your holiday season. I hope
we had the same holiday.
We did have the holiday season. He was with me, so
that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I know since you were with me, I know you enjoyed it because I'm great at Christmas.
You're great at Christmas.
I'm great at giving Christmas. I am.
You're giving Christmas.
I am, dude. I am so good, like gifting and everything. That I give the best gifts.
You're pretty good because you don't spare any expenses at the same.
I don't.
He just goes for it. Whatever he wants to get you.
Yeah, it doesn't care how much it is. I'll get you the fake version of it if I have to. No, I won't. I ain't that. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for choosing to once again spend your time with us here at the Package Podcast. For this thing. Yeah, you do. I almost bought you one today at Walmart.
But first, you almost bought me shoe cases.
That was Katie's
fault. Almost bought me.
That was Katie's fault. She wouldn't let me buy them for you. I would have bought them.
What a loser.
We will be back at that Walmart-esque tomorrow, so maybe I'll... Oh. If they still have them. I don't know if they still have them or not. But like I was saying, thank you so much for choosing to spend this evening with us here at the Fiasco Podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. And if you're new here and you haven't already, below, you see that subscribe button is not pressed. Go ahead and hit that button so you stay up to date with what we're doing here at the Fiasco Podcast. If you look below that and you see that comment section is not filled out with something nice about this show, about Zachary's new McLaren sweatshirt he got for Christmas, F1 racer. I don't get into racing. There's a movie about that.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I don't get into NASCAR. NASCAR is just a circle.
NASCAR's a bunch of rednecks running around in a circle.
Yeah.
No offense to
anybody. But this is like Australians and pretty much anybody, really. It's like a go-kart track, and the cars are like go-karts, but they're just like really fast.
Yeah.
They're dope.
Yeah. This is my new Rare Air hoodie from Outkick. It's not for Christmas because I bought it for myself, but...
he bought it for Christmas.
I tend to buy myself.
He buys himself.
Anyone who draws my name for Christmas, I'm sorry, because I just,
He just doesn't wait.
I'm impatient. Like, I will buy a pair, like, for instance, I'll buy a pair of shoes from, like, StockX or GOAT or whatever, and I'll pay the extra to get it here the next day. Like, I mean, I've spent $50 in shipping just to get a pair of shoes the next day.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I guess you're spending $400 on shoes. It's not much.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between $400 and $450?
$50.
But no, we hope you enjoyed your holidays. We're back. We kind of took an impromptu break for the holidays. Wasn't really planning on it. It just kind of happened that way. Our church services got switched up, and so
it was on recording day.
Yeah, and then the following days were the holidays, and it was just a lot going on.
Took the weekends.
Yeah, so but we're back now. Perfect timing too, because season's over. Been a lot happened. I figured a lot was going to happen yesterday for Black Monday.
The past 2 days have been more entertaining than the last 6 weeks of football.
That's true.
At least NFL.
Last 6 weeks of NFL football has kind of just been.
Because maybe it's just because Washington's been out of it for like.
I feel like it's just
10 weeks.
I feel like it's just been. Watching it for obligation, I guess you could say.
I've enjoyed the Bills games.
Bills have been great.
And the Panthers. Because the Panthers have been my underdogs this year.
Any Rams game has always been good.
That's true.
That Pittsburgh-Baltimore game was wild.
And your homeboy over there didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, I was very much so against, I don't want to watch Pittsburgh and Baltimore go at it. I'm glad we turned into the last little bit of the game because it looked like the first part of it wasn't too grandiose.
What were we watching?
The Neighborhood, and then it went off.
Oh yeah, then it went to Tyler
Perry's House of Pain,
which is a funny show.
It is good.
It's a funny show.
I'd rather The Neighborhood.
The Neighborhood's
funnier. I know
funnier.
it's not Tyler Perry, but
The Neighborhood's funny, but I always liked House of Pain better than Meet the Browns. I never got into Meet the Browns.
I tried But House of Pain is a lot better.
Curtis is hilarious.
Yeah. But I never got into Meet the Browns. The only Tyler Perry thing, Katie likes Medea.
Of course, Katie likes Medea.
I can't do Medea. I can't do it. But the only, honestly, this may cause some riffles. But the only thing I can get into from Tyler Perry has been House of Pain.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I don't think I've seen anything Tyler Perry that I've thoroughly enjoyed. Other than
apparently, he's a great comedian.
Tyler Perry, yeah, he's not bad.
But I've only ever seen House of Pain.
Speaking of comedians, Trey Kennedy, I think it's Trey Kennedy. He's gonna be in Richmond again.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
I might try to go to the Atrium, but dude, parking down at the Atrium here in Richmond is a nightmare. There's no parking. Or is it the Atrium?
Yeah, I want to go. We also need to go to a Caps game.
Yeah, I think March 31st we're gonna try to go to a Caps game. I'm gonna meet a friend of mine up there. We're gonna meet a friend of mine up there.
Let's go.
And go to a Caps game. He was there for the New Year's Eve game, I believe, and Caps pulled out and beat the Rangers, so that was pretty good. And they just won. Ovi's at like 9-13 now in scoring, so
Good for him.
kudos. Hey, just keep going. Just keep going until you get 1,000. Why not?
Why not?
Jeez.
Good grief, Kay. Well, we're glad you had a good holiday season. We have a lot to get into, so
We're just going to get into it.
we're going to get into it. Not going to be a lot of chit-chat today.
Yeah, we've been chit-chatting for 8 minutes. Probably 8 minutes too long. But there has been today.
I think that's a 6, brother.
I don't.
That's a 6, brother.
I don't know. I'm blind and I got my contacts in, but it's fine. No, today and yesterday, the end of the season.
Today more entertaining than yesterday.
Typically called Black Monday because it's when a lot of people get fired. Black Monday, for what it was not very.
Yeah, today was more interesting.
It wasn't very busy. I was expecting a lot more moving parts, but it wasn't just there. But before we jump into the NFL, I do want to talk college football because we're right dead smack in the middle of college football playoffs.
You know, I just thought about though.
Huh.
Sorry to cut you. This is technically 2-year anniversary show.
Hey, happy anniversary to us!
Because we started on Black Monday 2 years ago. Get it. Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
there you go.
Awesome.
That's for your viewing pleasure. Nothing like a dancing blueberry to get you going. Got blueberry spilling over to this chair.
Okay.
No, that's back in the middle of the college football playoffs. And one thing I have learned is through social media and posting our videos and our clips, people come out of the woodwork
when you talk about.
Throw hate. Have you seen the TikTok stuff?
I don't have TikTok.
You need to get TikTok for only
Solely
specifically for our page so you can read some of these comments. Let me tell you something. If you are an Alabama fan, if you're not an Alabama fan, yeah, Alabama, like, God bless. Okay, I have some friends who are Alabama fans. It's all love.
We also have a lot of friends who are Alabama. What's it called when you just ride the coattails because they're a good team? Bandwagons. We have a lot of bandwagon people in our lives.
Look, God bless. Alabama's a fine football program. It's a fine football team.
It's not really that good.
Alabama is the NCAA equivalent to the Philadelphia Eagles. At least their fan base. Because if based off of the comments on that video alone, go ahead and look it up, go to our TikTok and find it. Read some of the comments. If you
Fair Catch Pod.
Yeah.
Cast.
But yeah, podcast. If you don't like Alabama and if you got anything negative to say about Alabama, apparently you don't know football and you're not allowed to share your opinions on a microphone. Apparently, and we didn't even say anything bad about.
Have anything bad?
We didn't say anything bad about Alabama. The only thing we said is we didn't even say they. I don't even remember if we said they shouldn't be in. I think the only question we raised was why didn't they drop in the rank? Maybe we did say they shouldn't be in, but they shouldn't have been in.
Obviously,
but the biggest question was why didn't they drop in the rankings? But oh my goodness, the Alabama fans who came out of the woods, and then never mind. It came out of the woods. I'm not going to say that. It came out of the woodwork to throw hate and you don't know ball microphone. I was one. That was the one hate comment I've been waiting on. Is I wish podcast equipment would be more expensive, and we finally got that comment.
Yes.
And I just said I agree. It should be more expensive. This was, I'm not going to say, but yeah, some of the comments have been wild about Alabama. Some of them agree. Some of them, it's like some of them would say, oh, it's not Alabama bias, it's SEC bias, which I feel is kind of one and the same. But people are crazy.
Look, okay.
Let me see. You go ahead. I'm going to see if I can't pull up something.
I agree that there are some annoying podcast people on.
Yeah.
We're not like loud and.
My bad.
McDonald's ice cream machine was broken. We're not like loud.
Everyone else was new.
We're not like loud and jerks when we come on here. We just talk ball. We haven't been rude to anybody. So why we get on the hate?
I feel bad because sometimes I do clap back and I don't mean to be nasty, and sometimes it comes back nasty. But
let's go.
I handle most of the responses back. Sometimes I don't even respond.
Sometimes he just says thanks for the interaction.
Sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes just hey, you got your opinion. I appreciate you, but you just interact with our video, so thank you. But I mean,
but we're not like we're not nasty.
No, I don't get nasty.
I get the people like sorry, like I get the Eagle fan people, podcast people who get up here and like, oh, everybody stinks but us. Yeah, we the Eagles. Ugh. We get up here, really have a candid conversation, and like when I see those type of people on Instagram and the Facebook, because I don't have TikTok, I support them. I'm like, go for it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the annoying people, I'm like, all right.
But hey,
reel it back, guys.
But here's the thing, though. To the haters who are all like, oh, you don't know ball, blah, 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 blah. Podcast equipment should be more expensive, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, at least we're out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? At least we're out here.
Just do it.
At least we're out here about it instead of just like talking about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Come at us, bro. Post that on the TikTok.
Let's see. This guy says, do you guys realize who they have beaten throughout the whole year? They have the best win in college football. I would assume he's talking. I don't even know who he would be talking about.
The best win in college football? They also have the worst loss in college football by losing to FSU.
Another comment says it all makes sense to y'all after the Rose Bowl. The same Rose Bowl where they didn't score a point.
Where they got... Well, they scored a point. They got a field goal.
Okay,
I think.
Who got shut out this weekend? Hang on. Stand by. I can tell you. I got it right here.
Stand by me.
Oh, wait. No, it was... Was it... Who got shut out this weekend?
That's a good question. I didn't know we were going to get in this. Does that show the scores?
Yeah. Texas Tech got shut out.
Texas Tech got shut out.
They might as well have got shut out, though. It was 38-3. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And then this other guy said, let me try to find the specific one. This one guy says, his name is Skinny Jean Sheen. Shout out Skinny Jean Sheen. He says, it's almost like they don't punish teams for losing their conference championships if they're already going to be in the playoffs. Makes sense. Sure. That wasn't even the point of the conversation. I responded, punished UVA. He said UVA. Another guy said UVA was never in. And I said, because they lost. And then another guy said, hang on. Like I said, some of them agree. This guy says, as a Tennessee fan, I hate Alabama and the fact that they're in, but hearing you guys talk about it makes me support them being in. I said, cool, congrats. Let's see.
Is it cool? Congrats.
This guy says, please stop giving random mics. Thumbs up. Learn ball, please. I said, it's almost like if you have a different opinion on Alabama, then you don't know ball. Thanks for the interaction. And then this one guy pointed out that I said they lost the whatever game in November. He says he quoted us saying only ranked team you play in November is such a cherry pick. I said November games matter. He said, or even all the games like Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Missouri, and all those games don't matter? ? Doesn't make. And a lot of these are trolls. I understand that, and some of them are hilariously funny to read because the English is so bad on it because they're just robots. And I said, didn't say it didn't matter. You said it was cherry picking. I just simply said November games matter. They certainly matter more than the start of the season, which is true. They matter more. He said, so the University of Georgia game doesn't matter anymore because we didn't play in November. I just left that alone. because he's not getting the point. So it's
That is funny.
oh, and then this guy, the good trolls when there's no
Punctuation.
there's no
Caps?
profile picture,
Oh.
and their tag is just whatever user generated TikTok gives them. He said, but says a guy with a kapow tattoo on his forearm. Come on, man. I said, whole sleeve, dog. It's sweet. People love it. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Somebody said something about us podcasting in on our mom's basement. I think I'm gonna in my mom's basement, my own house that I paid for, with my job.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Most of those guys probably don't have jobs.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not bashing anybody. Oh, I guess I'm not. But it's funny. It's funny. You've got to laugh at it, and I hope you enjoyed the little hater section because those people did not pass the vibe check by saying something nice, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to. Everybody's going to have different opinions on it. But let's get into the college football playoffs real quick because I wanted to say that specifically about Alabama because it's crazy to me that you can't have a different opinion than on Alabama. You
should have posted on Instagram or Twitter who was right about Alabama.
And that's the thing, though. Like, they didn't even stand a chance against Indiana.
They got their butts kicked. Everybody knew what was going to happen.
All right, so moving forward in the college football playoffs is going to be Indiana versus Oregon. That's going to be a tough one for my Ducks. Ole Miss and Miami. Who do you have? Because Oregon beat Texas Tech 23-0. Alabama beat Indiana 38-3. Ole Miss beat Georgia 39-34. And then Miami beat Ohio State 24-14. So going with Oregon, Indiana, who do you have for that one? We'll just pop it real quick.
Indiana. Come on.
Okay, I'm going to go Oregon because the first game was so close that Oregon had it. The defense let one play slip. It's really hard to beat the same team twice, especially in college football. So, I'm going with Skull Ducks. I wish Lincoln was in here because he would do it. It's the Oregon Ducks, the Oregon. I want to meet the duck.
That duck is unhinged.
I want to meet the duck. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go Oregon. I think
that duck is related to the Indianapolis Colts.
Bluey. Blue, just blue. I think, but like I said, I think it's really hard to beat the same team twice in the NCAA. I think Oregon and Dan Lanning. Yes, Kurt Signetti is phenomenal, and if I'm wrong, okay, I probably will be wrong, but I'm still gonna go with my Ducks because I like.
Your Ducks. You're from Virginia.
I know, but it's the Oregon Ducks, man. I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go Oregon because I think that they. Like I said, if that one play doesn't happen,
no one likes Oregon, the state.
I'd love to go to Oregon.
No one likes Oregon, especially Portland.
Like Oregon and Colorado are my West Coast, and California. There's places I'd like to visit.
Not live.
Back to. I don't think Oregon's gonna make the same mistake twice because, like I said, just came down to that one play. Ole Miss and Miami. That's gonna be a spicy one.
Ole Miss.
That's probably gonna be the better of the two games.
Ole Miss.
You think so? Why?
Easy. It's just a better team.
I mean, Trinidad's a good quarterback, but
it's just a better team.
I don't know. And I would be Miami defense.
And I would
be
even more hard pressed on it if those. I have some takes on it. If they would have let Lane Kiffin stay. I'm going to take a spin. Everybody's mad at Lane Kiffin for taking a job with better opportunities.
Yeah.
And he didn't ditch everybody. He offered to stay, and Ole Miss said, "No, we're good, dog."
Yeah. Well,
and everybody's mad at Lane Kiffin for it.
There's more to that whole situation, and honestly, I don't care enough about it to look into it because this is we don't primarily do college football because for whatever reason, and I've said this, and I know I'm probably in the minority here, but for whatever reason, grown adults get way too invested in the college athletics.
Nah, bruh.
I understand college football is great.
College football is where it's at, bro.
It is. It's amazing, but to have so much opinions of 19, 20-year-olds playing in there throughout school, it's just odd to me. If it's a pro team and you have those opinions, sure, I'm about it. Hey, that's what fandom is about.
You talking about those guys who commented on that video?
Yeah. come on, dude. You're not in college anymore. Let
mean,
the kids do their thing. Let
put
them
your phone
play
down.
ball.
Go
It's not
do
that
your
serious.
job.
It's not that serious.
We have differing opinions of you. If you don't like it,
Now, all that being said, if you're
scroll.
that into college football, because I know people who are that into college football, that's all fine and good. To me, it's a little odd. Like seeing Michael Irving on the sidelines,
that's just annoying.
reacting the way he does to.
That's his alma mater, though.
I get that, but let's have more of a Ray Lewis approach to things.
I'd be honest with you. I probably would be Michael Irving
Okay,
in this situation.
it's a little much for me to see Michael Irvin on the sideline reacting the way he does. It's a little much. It's a little.
I can't say that.
It's a little off-putting. It's a little uncomfortable for me. To
I would be
watch
standing with the boys on the
that.
team.
I mean,
but I probably
the kids are
wouldn't
trying
be
to
as-
the kids are trying to celebrate their victory, their upset, and they can't celebrate together as a team because Michael Irvin has run into everybody on the sideline.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's like, okay. And then he takes his belt off. I understand it's a tradition, whatever, but then he starts whooping. He puts a Ohio State hoodie on a cooler and he starts spanking the cooler.
That's a little weird.
Like, dude,
a
you're
little
like
weird.
60.
Probably higher than that.
That's not the kids. You've had your time. I've seen this comment before. The kids you've had your time. Let the kids have theirs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It's crazy.
I'm not gonna say you can't celebrate and be happy that your alma mater is doing well. Like, by all means, God bless, do your thing. But let's tone it back. Like, I'm a very outgoing person. I'm
not.
what's the
You're
what's the terms? Oh man,
This is what happens.
Cameras turn on, we go blue.
Introvert, extrovert.
I'm very extroverted. Like I'm very outgoing.
I'm not.
It's a bit much for me. It's a bit much for me. Not that I think the behavior in and of itself is odd. I just think that Michael Irving doing it because and if you were on the sideline of a Dallas Cowboy game doing that, dude, I get that. I get that because you I understand you played in Miami, fine, whatever, all good. But these are other grown men doing their thing. Like out of school, hitting life hard. These kids are still in college. Let them enjoy this part. Don't interfere with them celebrating because you're too amped up. Like, and for everything pure and holy in the world, stand on your own 2 feet. Don't be on the sideline on all fours. That's a bit excessive for me.
Okay, let's move on from Michael Irving.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on from Michael Irving.
I'm just saying. Okay, so you have.
I have Ole Miss, but I would love for the U to
I'm
win.
gonna go with Miami just because that defense is atrocious.
I would love for Miami to win just because of Tana.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
RP Sean.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I mean, I think and I'm not trying to let me switch back. I'm not trying to bash Michael Irving. I get he's excited. Like, do you? God bless. For me,
It's a bit much.
For me personally, very outgoing person, very energetic people person. Bit much. If you're in the stands doing it with your friends, cool. On the sideline with a bunch of college students, bit much for me.
Reel it back,
for
brother.
me. God bless.
All right.
So you got Indiana going. You've got Ole Miss going. That's a pretty good championship. I would love to see Oregon and Miami. I do think Indiana's going to win, but I'm pulling for Oregon. I think Miami is going to upset Ole Miss because I think they're just on that Cinderella trajectory. And that defense, Ruben Bain, the other linebacker, I can't remember his name. Yeah, that defense is something. And that defensive coordinator who's moving to Cal, no.
Does Lane Kiffin get to be known as a national champion?
That's no. No, he's not the head coach anymore.
That's Bush.
That is Bush League.
That's Bush League.
But no, the Oregon's gonna look a little different next year because their defensive coordinator is going to head coach at Cal. Is it defensive coordinator? Defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Nobody's mad at him.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes. A lot of changes. But
Nobody's mad at him.
Who do you think is going? Oh, we'll do that next week. So let's move on. We did that. We did the college football playoffs. We did that. I'm pulling for Oregon all the way. If Oregon wins, I will wear a duck costume on Tuesday. Okay? If Oregon wins, I will wear a duck costume.
He's gonna have to find a duck.
Yeah, no, I hope so. That's
That's a purchase you're not going to have to make.
That's a good Shut up. That's a good problem to have. For me, having to find a duck costume because Oregon won. That's a good problem to have. I'm good with that.
If Indiana wins, you have to buy a Who's Your
Daddy. I love that.
You said
that's my favorite thing in the world, man.
Sparky said that. I don't know this athlete.
Who's your daddy?
All right.
And he starts saying that.
Okay, continue.
If Indiana does win, I might get a shirt that says "Who's your daddy."
Stop.
Yeah.
How are you cheering against Mr. Pat McAfee?
Because he went to West Virginia.
Okay. He's just
Indiana fan by default because he played in Indianapolis.
All right, let's go.
All right, love you, Pat. All right, the week 18 come and gone. It's the last week of the regular season of the NFL, which is sad. But now we get into some heart-pounding games, some games that especially super duper matter.
Super duper,
duper matter. And for all the teams who won this past week, who shouldn't have won, God bless.
You disappoint me.
God bless.
Washington, you disappoint me.
I get the aspect. Really? What?
No, go ahead.
What's going on?
Nothing. Like Washington won.
Oh, sorry. I get the aspect that obviously the players aren't going to want to just lose, and the players are going to go out there to win. I get that, but the perfect storm happened to where everyone was saying Washington can jump from 7 to 5 if this team wins, but that's not going to happen because these teams suck, so they don't have to worry about it. Guess what? Those teams won. So if Washington lost,
would have been 5.
They would have gotten 5. Now, J.P. Finley says, and it's a very good point, this year's draft class, there's not a lot of difference in 5 and 7. Meaning, trading back, trading up, there's no talent really there for the people who's picking ahead of you to trade.
I caught it.
There's not a lot of talent there, or behind you for that matter. There's not a lot of talent. It's especially quarterback heavy. There's not a lot of front heavy talent going in this year, to where people would move heaven and earth to get your 7th
Shots fired at Fernando.
He's a great quarterback. I heard someone say he's generational. I wouldn't say he's generational. He's very good. You can't call someone generational without.
I'm not in on him because his Heisman year was, compared to others, lackluster.
Well, you also got to look at the conference of playing. And if he was in SEC, what would he look like? Would he be as good? Would he be better? Would he be worse? Who knows? He's probably still going to be 1. If Dante Moore decides to go out, he's going to be 2. And honestly, Fernando is probably going to be 1 because he won the Heisman. That's the difference between him going 1 and Dante Moore going 1 is the Heisman. And some could say it should have gone to Jeremiah Love.
Good thing we don't need to keep it.
Yeah, no, that's one thing we don't need. Versus everything else that Washington needs, quarterback for once is not on the list, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
I don't think we need much on offense.
You need at least another receiver.
You need one more. Not if you sign Debo back.
I don't know. The price should have to be right, man.
Well, yeah,
but
I'm just saying.
He's also getting up there in age, and Adam Peters said we need to get younger.
But you had Debo. You have Burks. He's a young guy.
Yeah, I'm chill with Burks, but they're if they go out and get, we'll talk about this more. But if they were to go out and get Brandon Ayuk, that's
iffy.
That's an interesting one for me because no one has seen him play since he blew his knee out. So how does he still have that burst speed? Does he still have those cuts?
Is that kid from Ohio State coming out?
Which one?
The one that everybody was talking about.
Jeremiah Smith?
No,
he can't. I can't remember if his name is Darnell or Carnell. But you think
Jeremiah Smith can't come out?
No, he's not eligible. He's an actual sophomore.
This is stupid. Why can't we just be
because then the world will have more problems with prepubescent teenagers having millions of dollars.
Why can't we just be like the NBA and not care about children's future?
Because we care about the future of America. Anyway, I don't know where I was going. Yeah, but I would like to. You've got free agency too, because they talked about specifically in Washington's press conference, the end of season press conference. They specifically mentioned pass rusher, whether that came from free agency, whether that came from the draft.
Max Crosby.
I think it's a little spicy to try to trade 2 firsts and Deron Payne
for Max Crosby.
I don't think Deron Payne. No. I think Deron Payne is a chess piece this year. because I don't know if they're going to pay him again.
He doesn't deserve it as of yet.
He played.
Of course,
He played incredible.
he did.
But I mean, Johnny Newton behind him also played incredible. The chances he got.
I think he would have to have like, what was it, 2022 or 21 when he had that great year.
Who?
DP.
I mean,
He would have to have that year again.
2 firsts in Deron Payne for a team that just fired their head coach after a year, because the whole thing is a dumpster fire, would be pretty significant. Especially if you got to pick at 1 and then 7.
But I don't want to give away the first round because I want like a generational talent that's young.
But let me tell you, let's look at it this way. If your plan is in the draft to go out and get a pass rusher,
I want one of those kids from Texas Tech.
I get that. But Dave Bailey?
Yeah.
If you're apparently I was listening to B Mitch and Finley this morning, and they were saying that the biggest gripe with David Bailey is that he's one-dimensional and he's only good at rushing the passer. My thing, if you're only good at rushing the passer, it's a pretty good problem to have.
Well, yeah, but if they run it on you.
Yeah, but if he's on the edge, what does it matter?
Well, if they run to the edge, they're going to run at him.
Then that's why you need younger linebackers.
They're going to run at him all the time.
That's why you need younger linebackers.
It doesn't sound like we're going to get that because it sounds like B-Wags wants to keep on playing.
B-Wags will be there to stop the middle run. Okay? You'll put Cam Madrano out there, or Jordan McGee. Frankie Louv will be on one edge. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't forget about Jake Martin, man. He had a great year.
Yeah. And that's another rotational. But anyway, what I was saying was, would you rather, if you're playing, because everyone was saying, Caleb Downs. If he's there at 7 and you get Caleb Downs, I'm not necessarily mad at it. Yeah, he's a safety. Yeah, he can do a lot of other stuff. He can fill the box. He can rush the passer too on a safety blitz. But if your plan is looking at the draft to go out and get a pass rusher, wouldn't you rather? Why does my thing keep falling asleep?
Yeah, you can make it to where it doesn't fall asleep. Right?
I thought it did that. Well, I don't know how to do it on the Notes app. Anyway, if your plan is to go get a pass rusher in the draft, the one thing I don't like about the draft is you never know what you're going to get. Wouldn't you rather spend that first round pick and get somebody that a pass rusher that is going to be good at what he does?
Yeah, but for how many more years?
Max Crosby could probably go for several more years, at least another long-term contract. So you get, 3-4 years out of him?
I mean, I guess.
And then you did the same thing. You did the same thing with Larry Tunsil. Larry Tunsil's 30, and you're fixing to give him a 3-4 year extension.
Yeah, I guess.
So Terry McLaurin's 30, and you gave him a 3-4 year extension.
Yeah, regrettingly so.
Nah, it's all good. It's all low. So it just depends. I feel like you could. Dave Quinn and Adam Pierce said that they almost wish the draft came first. That way you could draft your kids that you need to get and then supplement it with free agents. That's not a bad system, but if you have an idea of what you would like to get in free agency, okay, because you kind of do have a feeling of that at this point. At least who's going to be available, and you have plenty of money just kind of throw at the players. Because I know people are higher on Rashad Wright coming. I'm not so much high on that. I don't think you need to add another back unless Eckler's done.
I don't think you need to add one either way.
If Eckler's done and Chris Rodriguez is an unrestricted free agent, he decides to go elsewhere because he's not getting the play time he thinks he deserves, which I can understand because I've said this before and I've said this to you privately. I'm not a fan of running back by committee.
I think it's worked wonders for us.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, and they're fourth in the league with rushing, which is fine. But if Eckler's not coming back, sure, okay, whatever. You need that veteran who can do what he does. But I don't know. But on that note, with New Year's and everything going around the corner, let's do some New Year's resolutions for these bad teams.
Dude, no one keeps up with New Year's resolutions.
That's what I'm saying.
They last like 10 days and they're like, I don't feel like going to the gym.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. What are the New York Jets' New Year's resolution?
To not stink.
Yeah, they're bad. I think their biggest thing right now is they need a quarterback. But also they need to find a head coach. They need to kick their own to the curb and they need to find a head coach.
Did Eric Glenn get fired?
I don't think he's a very good head coach.
You don't think? I mean, a defensive-minded head coach didn't have one interception.
Yeah.
And he had Sauce Gardner for 3/4 of the year.
Yeah.
So I kind of agree with you on that.
So if he stays, chill.
Sorry, Glenn.
Cool. Whatever. You need a quarterback.
Facts.
So I think quarterback can do a lot for you.
Does Justin Fields get another chance
from
somewhere?
what I understand, they plan on moving on from him.
No, another chance somewhere.
Oh yeah, he'll be a backup somewhere probably. Or he might just get a start at a really bad team, and he'll look really good.
Raiders.
And it'll just be
Dude, watch them go with Justin Fields instead of drafting.
Actually, I wouldn't be too angry with that.
Draft like a
Get Justin Fields, draft like
true number one receiver.
Yeah, and go to town. I'd like to see that actually.
That seems like good football.
I would like to see that.
You're welcome, Raiders.
What are the Cleveland Browns' New Year's resolution? Again, I feel like all these New Year's resolutions could be to not suck, but that is a generalized statement, and so we're going to move on. We're going to be a little bit more specific.
I mean, I literally just said not to stink.
So obviously they need a new head coach because Kevin Stefanski, 2-time Coach of the Year, is gone.
Good for him.
Come be the DC in Washington. That's cool.
Dude, I have never seen a more true.
Or OC. Heck, Washington needs everything. They fired Joe. Cliff's gone. Anthony and Brian Johnson. I'm sorry, and Brian Johnson's gone. Anthony Lynn is reportedly leaving. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be so different next year that I'm almost in a spiral. But we'll move on from that because we're not there yet. Cleveland Browns. I like Shador. I like what Shador brings. I like Shador's abilities. I like his footwork. I like his ball. I like his arm. I think Shador's good at quarterback. I think you could roll with him for another year to see what he has. Get another receiver. You got Myles Garrett, for crying out loud. You got that Schlesinger linebacker kid.
Sack leader in the NFL.
Yeah. Kudos to you. Shout out Myles Garrett. 23 sacks in a single season. If you ask Strahan...
Which, it's actually a fair point.
It is. Strahan had 22 sacks in 16 games.
Myles
Garrett had 23 sacks in 17 games.
But I think...
So, makes you wonder.
I think he had 2 that day, though. So he really only had...
I don't know.
He only had 21 sacks in 16 games.
Makes you wonder. Statistics are a funky mistress.
Should statistics take into account said factors?
No.
Nah.
It's just numbers. Statistics are just
numbers. Are just numbers.
Cleveland Browns, again.
New
Year's resolution. Honestly, I feel like you could say with them is just to be better on offense.
New Year's resolution. New owner. New GM. You obviously need a new coach. Because my thing is Stefanski didn't want to draft Shador, from what I'm aware of.
Shador.
It was the front office who overrid his wants.
I like Shador. I think he's going to be fine.
I don't think he's a starter in the league, man.
You give him a full NFL offseason.
I didn't think he was a starter in college. Well, he was a college starter. I didn't think he was a starter coming out of college.
I think he'll be fine. What are the
love
Tennessee Titans' New Year's resolution?
Their New Year's...
Cam Ward is still undecided, kind of. I mean, I think he showed some good things.
Their New Year's resolution is having hope that Cam Ward won't be a flop.
Yeah.
Their New Year's resolution is falling on hope.
Falling on hope. That's not bad. I mean...
They need wide receivers.
They do.
They need somebody else other than... Is it Jeffrey Simmons? Is that his name?
On the O-line?
No, D-line.
Yeah.
They need somebody else other than him.
Yeah, they don't have much...
Tennessee Titans just need a lot.
Tennessee Titans, that's going to be a long, slow rebuild. The Las Vegas Raiders, what is their New Year's resolution?
Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah. They needed a head coach, obviously. I think they did Pete Carroll dirty. You may disagree with me on that.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Continue.
Get a new head coach. Oh, mushroom top owner. He needs to go.
Yeah, my
haircut
boss
is
my
wild.
boss is my boss is a Raiders fan, and he says he doesn't like. Is it Al? No, is it Al's? Was the dad? Mark Davis is the new owner.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
But they need a quarterback. Geno Smith, not it.
I would have told you that.
It's almost like Eberflus, right? He's not it. They're gonna draft Fernando Mendoza. Poor Fernando. He's gonna
wash out in Las Vegas.
I hope he does well. They need a lot too, though.
Very much so.
Man, their New Year's resolution is just
Overhaul. Really?
No, let's just say their New Year's resolution is let's start with the quarterback.
Their New Year's resolution is
right.
Yeah,
and
getting
then
that pick right.
We'll get that number 1 pick right, and then we'll build from there and see what we can do. Because if I'm the Raiders, I'm getting my quarterback. I'll get another draft pick. I'm getting a receiver, and then I'm trying to get somebody opposite Max Crosby. Yeah. And then fill in the gaps with free agents and or drafting in the higher rounds. Detroit Lions, man, they're the last NFC North.
No way.
What do the long time ago Super Bowl favorites? Long ago.
You mean at the beginning of the season?
Not so very long ago.
It's a great song.
Okay,
that's enough. This is not Cars.
Oh yes, it was.
Okay.
Detroit Lions. They're not gonna kick Dan to the curb. Dan Campbell is. They might be afraid to fire Dan Campbell.
Dude, that would be like a groundbreaking.
Breaking news: the Detroit Lions have fired Dan Campbell. Breaking news: the Washington Commanders have hired Dan Campbell as their defensive coordinator.
Forget that. By TQ.
You said it, not me. I'm not mad at it. I love DQ. It's still though. He's like a grandpa.
Yeah.
The Lions, man.
My thing with
that's my problem though with the Lions is they have all the answers on offense. Their defense is what held them up this year,
which is
wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Last year was injuries.
And I understand a lot of your players were still injured this year or got injured again. But you made it all the way to the divisional round of the playoffs with your injured guys, and you just. Now, granted, we said this when Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn left. It might look a little different, yeah. And sure enough, it played a big part. My fear, and this just came to me. A great team in the regular season. Made it to the divisional round, got the number 1 spot. Divisional round of the playoffs, actually ended up losing. You lose both your coordinators. You do okay the following year, but it's not so great. You don't make the playoffs. Washington just lost both of its coordinators.
Yeah, but that's different.
It is, Jay.
It's different than losing bad coordinators and losing good ones.
Well,
Joe Witt stunk.
Joe was bad. Cliff was good.
Yes, I think Cliff was good. Some of Cliff's decisions were suspect.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we were running so many run-pass options that the quarterback took it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what we go with there. New Orleans Saints, what do they need? New Year's resolution for that.
Their New Year's resolution,
receivers.
Get some receivers and hope. Is it Chuck or Show?
Chuck.
Because they sound like they're sticking with him.
Yeah, he's not bad.
So you're hoping that what you saw is actually
I'm not mad at it.
The truth.
Cardinals, what is their New Year's resolution?
A babysitter for Kyler Murray.
You need a new head coach. They fired Jonathan Gannon, so I'm not sure if Kyler Murray's going to be with them next year. Because I think Gannon was the guy who liked Murray. I'm not sure if he's going to be around.
Probably not.
Where
are they picking?
Cardinals. They're.
Dude, what if more goes to him?
The 3-14.
No, Kevin. Your boy's probably going to have to go to the Jets. Because the Jets have the number 2 pick.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Dante Moore.
You'll be okay. I believe in you.
He's not going to turn the Jets around.
Speaking of that, let's get into the playoff brackets real quick.
Wow. You just jumped into it.
Yeah, we are. We got...
Washington's New Year's resolution is to hope you can find some competent coordinators who don't mess things up too bad.
It'd be a good one to have. Because my wife...
And a defense.
My wife wants tacos, and she's blowing up my phone because they close at 9 o'clock, and it's 8:12.
Is it seriously 8 o'clock?
Yeah. So we kind of got to...
Holy moly. Man, we have not much said.
We said a lot. Like, we could probably end it now and it'd be a great episode.
Okay.
Playoff brackets real quick. What are your predictions for that? We've got...
we just doing this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Playoffs.
This week?
Week
Okay.
1. Texans. Pittsburgh Steelers. This is probably an easy one.
Houston.
But, yeah.
That 8-game winning streak, that defense picked up at the right time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about it, actually.
So Denver's got the week 1 bye. We're going Buffalo Jags. Buffalo is this favorite in this one.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
Jacksonville's playing
full
good.
send. No, full send. I'm sorry I work with a Jacksonville fan, but full send. This is Josh Allen's year.
This is the problem, though, and I've seen this a lot. Mahomes isn't in the playoffs. Lamar isn't in the playoffs. Burrows is not in the playoffs. This is Josh Allen's year with no excuses.
Well, I wouldn't say no excuses, but
That's what people have said. Like, their defense is still terrible.
your defense is your whole entire
And
defense.
honestly,
is an
I
excuse.
think Sean McDermott is probably going to be after the season, especially if they don't make it to the Super Bowl this season. He's gone.
Get him canned.
He's gone.
Buffalo
Run it back next year.
hire John Harbaugh. Dude. Get a competent defense through John Harbaugh
Be great.
and win the Super Bowl with Josh Allen, man.
So I'm gonna go Buffalo too. Chargers, New England.
I will be picking Buffalo until they lose. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Just mark me for Buffalo.
Just stay tuned.
Chargers, New England.
Chargers.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing. Just because Justin Herbert's been there.
Drake May is going to make a mistake.
Dan Orlovsky said on the Pat McAfee show today that he thought Drake May was the Patriots are asking Drake May to do significant things, and he's doing them great. Drake May is not asked to do significant things.
He's asked to be.
He's
asked to beat
not
bad
lose
teams.
the football game. He's got a stud tight end. He's got stud running backs. He's got Stephon Diggs. That defense is incredible. You got a good cast around you. You pretty much asked. I'm not saying he's bad. So don't come for me like you Patriots fans. Don't come to me like Alabama. All right, I'm not saying he's bad. I think Drake May is very good.
Yeah, me too.
But
he's a
saying
second.
saying that he's asked to do significant things, like he's playing on some bad, like Drake May is on the Drake May's on the Las Vegas. Like Drake May's on the Las Vegas Raiders team is a stretch. He's got fantastic players around him and a great head coach.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers too. Josh Allen. Justin Herbert's been there. He's been in the playoffs. He knows what that atmosphere is like. Drake May doesn't.
Yeah.
Drake May's had a really good year. He didn't have such a good year the first year.
Now they will be in New England, playing in January, so that's something to take into account.
I'm still gonna go with the Chargers.
But Justin Herbert played in Oregon,
So this is this one should be pretty simple. Rams, Panthers.
it's not though.
I know. I'm gonna say Rams, but that's just an asterisk because the Panthers have already beat them this year.
I'm gonna say Rams too, and because the
Seattle
Panthers
is your
aren't
1 seed,
making
by the way.
it, the Panthers won't make it all the way, so the Rams need a win.
Facts. San Fran and the Eagles.
San Fran.
That defense is really bad though, but Philly's
San
offense
Fran's defense?
It's not very good.
It's not horrible.
Hopefully Fred Warner will be back.
It's not horrible.
It's not very good. Eagles
Salah got
offense.
them boys going. Did you not watch that game?
Eagles offense is not very good either. So it could be a low scoring game actually. I'm gonna go San Fran too. Green Bay at the Bears.
Da-dum.
I'm gonna have to go with the Bears.
Green Bay.
I think the Bears actually get a playoff win this year.
Green Bay.
It depends if Jordan Love is back playing and the guys are rolling. But again,
Malik Willis can do it too.
It's gonna come to the same situation. Caleb Williams hasn't been there. Jordan Love has. Jordan Love has won a playoff game.
Jordan Love.
So
Green Bay Packers.
okay, I'm not mad at it.
That's it. That's it for this week.
Yeah, so we'll be back next week to discuss even further playoffs. But let's just be cute. Mm-hmm. Who's your Super Bowl this year?
Here's my Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah, just looking at it briefly. Don't think too much about it. 3, 2, 1, go Super Bowl.
NFC.
No. 3, 2, 1 Super Bowl matchup. Go. 3, 2, 1 Super Bowl matchup. Go.
I have to think about it.
No,
Kevin.
don't think about it. First words to come to your mouth. 3, 2, 1 Super Bowl. Go.
Rams Buffalo.
I like it. Yeah, I think me too. MVP. We'll do that later.
The only thing, my only asterisk is that the Rams love to lose to the 49ers. So if they meet at some point.
Yeah, I agree. We'll see. We'll see.
Which they will if the Rams win and the 49ers win and Green Bay wins.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what that looks like. We'll see what that looks like. The playoffs. This one's gonna be a fun one. This one's gonna be a fun one to watch because you have a higher chance of seeing two teams in the Super Bowl that you haven't seen at least in a while.
Dude, it's so crazy that out of the top 4 teams in the college football playoffs, only one of them in the top 4.
Back to college football. That's how our brains work here.
Well, it's just something that popped up.
I really hope you're taking notes because at this point, the way we jump back and forth, if you're not taking notes, you're probably lost.
You're lost, brother.
All right, let's get to some Black Monday stuff before we peace out of here. So I'm gonna get my wife tacos because she might kill me if we don't.
Well, talking of that, I want to play a little
song and dance.
A little game.
Okay.
A little game.
Okay, I like
It's
games.
called Shook, Not Shook, or just Stupid.
Okay.
Ravens firing Jim Harbaugh.
Stupid. 18 seasons you've been with this team. You had one bad year because Lamar Jackson. Now, I get it. Okay, it's the same song and dance, but that's more Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
than John Harbaugh. John gets you there. Lamar Jackson loses it for you. Let's be real. Don't come at me, Baltimore. Let's be real. Lamar Jackson is not the same in the regular season.
I got to go on Facebook to see how
Then
my
he is
Ravens friends doing.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson's not the same in the playoffs that he is in the regular season. That's just, we've seen it before.
Yeah.
Firing John was stupid.
Okay, this one's obviously going to be not shook because we already know what happened to Giants.
Yeah, that's that.
Not shook.
Not shook.
Same. I put kind of shook because, I said that because we already knew what happened, but I'm still surprised it happened to Titans firing their coach already.
Yeah. Especially.
I was shook at the time.
Yeah.
Falcons. I was shook.
Shook.
I was shook. That was dumb.
Shook. Yeah.
The Cardinals. I was shook. I was shook. I was like, you got it.
Makes sense. So I'm not saying it. It makes sense because I'm not saying stupid, but I was surprised.
Yeah. The Browns.
Kind of shook.
I said stupid. You have a 2-year
Well,
coach of the year.
Yeah, but
I didn't think it was going to happen.
Neither did I. Okay, yeah, you've convinced me. Stupid.
Raiders. I said also stupid.
Stupid.
One and done. Really.
1 year.
First Super Bowl
I get
winning
he's
head coach.
76. I get it, but you paid him for 3 years. Like,
What is with them doing that?
I don't know.
They're still playing. They're still paying John Gruden.
I don't know.
Cliff. I was shook. I'm not willing to say stupid because I understand.
Kind
why.
of shook. I saw it coming.
I didn't see that coming.
Well, I didn't see it coming. I won't say that, but I'm not surprised that it happened.
Okay.
So I'll say kind of shook. And we can get into that, but we're not going to. We'll get into that next week. We'll go into a little more details with that next week. Wit?
Not shocked. not shook at
The
all.
only thing I'm shook about is
that
that
it
it
took
took so
that
long. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted him gone last year.
I think with Cliff, though, I think the writing was on the wall, especially the last couple of weeks. They've asked DQ about him, and he's kind of danced around the answers.
I have some Grant Paulson, who is an insider for them, I think, right? He's pretty close to the team.
Radio show.
He's close on the team. And he tweeted this: "I'm told that Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury disagreed on several things, run pass balance being on high on the list. It also seemed like DQ had different visions for what was best for the long-term development of Jaden Daniels. Cliff runs a very unique college-like system. DQ may want a more traditional NFL look for Daniels moving forward."
I read that, and I can't say that surprises me, and I can't say that that's not true, because that does sound like a conversation they would have. Because let's be real, college football
It's different.
College football is different, and part of what makes it exciting is some of the schemes and some of the play calls you can do. You can't do that in college. You can't do that in pros because these guys are so much bigger, faster, stronger than the college athletes. So your college scheme, yeah, sure, it works with the first year quarterback, and it works with a rookie year because you can just kind of surprise everybody with it. Once you have had time to kind of figure things out, you need to be able to adjust. And if you think, oh no, we're just going to keep running it this way, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
it can't work. Some interesting things. JP put this out, and I screenshot and I put it in here. Because apparently, the rumor is that there was some disconnect with Adam Peters and Cliff. So I think a lot of it stems from the way that the year went. You look at with Terry's situation, August 15th, Terry contract drama. Cliff says Terry needs to be out in the grass. Everyone else says, no, we're good done. We're not worried about it. Cliff says, no, he needs to be out there. November 2nd,
which I don't disagree with.
Down 30 points against Seattle. Cliff calls an RPO, gets Jaden running. He dislocates his elbow. December 7th, at Minnesota, you're on the goal line and you run 3 straight passes from the 2.
Yeah.
He got hurt on the interception. Jaden got hurt on that interception. Whatever. And then when Josh Johnson gets in, they start playing more on the center, more of a traditional NFL look. Not too bad. So I think the writing was there. Now injuries played a part in it. Obviously, the way the year went, you can't say definitively it was all injuries because you just can't. You can't say that. That's a cop out. The injuries played a part, but it wasn't the whole story.
Yeah.
Injuries was a chapter of this year, but it's a 24 chapter book.
Well, being with the first thing,
18.
Being with the first thing, I have agreed with Cliff on the Terry situation all year.
Yeah, he needed to be up there.
But anyways,
but that's that. So we'll see.
I have one more. Eberflus. Not shocked. Not shook.
I don't even know why they hired him.
We said this at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Okay, dude.
You get rid of Micah Parsons.
Like Brian Flores is a name connected to him now. That would be a little disheartening if they got him. But so we'll see. We'll see what this coming week brings. More firings, more hirings. I understand some of it can't be done until after the season. That is what it is. But we'll see what the rest of this.
I saw something that and it was a comment, so I might be wrong. Can you hire OCs and DCs before the season?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
We'll find out. Zachary, wrap it up.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at FairCatchPod, Facebook at FairCatchPodcast. Nope.
I was thinking that's what I was. I'm sorry.
Twitter at FairCatchPodcast.
No T.
There you go. TikTok at FairCatchPodcast. Kevin.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for choosing to spend your day eating that time with us here at the Fair Catch Podcast. Remember to share this podcast with everyone you know and love, even those you don't. And as always, be a friend, tell a friend something nice that might just change their life. And remember, Zach Ertz had
Don't whisper it. Say it with your converts.
All right, say it with your chest. Zach Ertz had that first down, baby. Don't take it away from my boy. God bless. Love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace.